Welcome back to the channel. My name is Prashant Kumar and I've been playing tabla for 25 years now. Today I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't quit tabla. In the years to come forward, tabla playing will become more and more important. And it all has to do with how technology keeps advancing and the effect that it has on our mind. Now, before I do that, very quickly, there's a $5,000 a year tabla program that we're launching next year. It's very limited. The link is in the description. It's on the website school. And basically, it's for those of you that kind of have trouble with starting, stopping, starting, stopping. I've definitely had that issue almost my entire tabla journey. The consistency aspect of it, we have solved that problem. So if that sounds like it's useful for you, click the link in the description and join us there. So this is kind of what I wanted to talk about. During this time of year, a lot of people, maybe they're not getting much sunlight, they're not going outside. It can be a little bit difficult to stay motivated. And the idea of just quitting tabla can seem very attractive at this point. And I'm going to explain you exactly why you shouldn't do that. Now, I'm 30 years old and I've seen most of the people watching this channel are between 25 and 45 years old. So I'm going to show you a few articles from medical journals that when I read them, I was a bit freaked out, and then I'll connect them back to why you should practice. So let's check them out briefly. So here we go. Let's take a look at what they're finding recently. There's this new thing about early onset Alzheimer's. And the thing that is a bit troubling is that if you look, it's starting with people in their 30s and 40s. We can take a look at another place. You'll also see that there's this thing called early onset Alzheimer's that people are finding very early. Now, the thing is that what is causing this? I mean, it seems to be a bit of a mystery at this point. But one thing that is obvious is that this whole thing with short form content, which I guarantee you most of you guys are looking at, and I definitely am as well before I go to sleep, isn't doing anything great for your brain. I'm assuming that 99% of you that are watching this video, you're waking up the first thing in the morning, you're going on your phone, maybe you're scrolling. At night, it's the last thing. Now, this is just burning out your dopamine receptors. We all know this. There's nothing new I'm talking about here. But the thing is that with tabla playing, the way that it works your fine motor skills, the way that it works your need to memorize things, to learn new movement patterns, all that stuff is really, really good for your brain. And it's not just going to be something that you do optionally later on. I really think it's essential at this point because let's be honest, we can all try and quit technology. I've tried over and over again. I've gone to a flip phone. I'm going to a Vipassana meditation next week. All of these things just to combat my just overuse of technology. But technology is only going to become more and more addictive as the years go on. So tabla playing will be that thing that balances your mind and your technology use. So I'm going to show you now one more article that I found on hand motor functions and how they found in Alzheimer's patients that when they start to experience Alzheimer's, they have much lower hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills, basically. So this is something that people lose as they get Alzheimer's. Now, me personally, I've actually started teaching my parents tabla as well. They've just started with some simple compositions and things like that. But I can see that it's really improving their brain and just their overall cognition. The difficulty in making two different movements with each hand, you're not just playing, the same thing on each hand. All of that does really well for your brain. So this is just kind of a PSA video on why you shouldn't quit tabla playing, because in the years to come, you'll really see how valuable it is. And not only that, when you start and quit something, it just lowers your confidence overall. And you wonder how consistent you really are with things in general. So just keep this in mind. And now is not the time to quit. Thank you.